Give me Donovan.
Capital Hoops here, Springbrook senior Donovan Walker. Donovan, a couple days away from headed down to Comcast, the big show. Regional champion, 4A North regional champions. Reflect on your season for me real quick.
We've been playing really hard, listening to our coach. We started off as a team, but as the season went on, we played a lot harder and more as a team. And listening to our coach really helped us out down in the stretch of the season.
Last night, you guys beat Delaney, captured a 4A North Regional Championship. Talk about that game for me.
We came out pretty confident about the win. We listened to our coach once again. We came out, played hard. We had it in our heart that we wanted to win, and we wanted it more than they did.
So you guys are headed to Comcast. Springbrook's been at Comcast many times in recent days. I know this is your first year at Springbrook. Talk about what it means to kind of extend the tradition of Springbrook making that move to Comcast.
My cousin actually won 2 championships here, so I'm motivated to win one myself. I want to win it for Springbrook once again and just bring it back to Springbrook for the whole family.
You guys play Meade in the semifinals, a team that you're not familiar with at all. How do you get ready for a team that you know nothing about in a game that's just as important as this one is?
We practice hard. We do what we got to do the day before in class, the day of, and we just come out and play hard.
Donovan Walker, I thank you for your time. Good luck Thursday night.
Thank you.
One game. I got you.
Capital Hoops here with Springbrook junior forward EJ Dyson. EJ, you guys won 4A North Regional Championship last night. Headed to Comcast. Talk about your season for me real quick.
Well, you know, it started off, people were down on us since we lost our twins. But, you know, we knew we had to step it up. We knew we had a pretty good team. We had faith in ourselves. We went out there, we've been executing all season. Our game's picking up every game.
Talk about the win against Delaney last night. You guys went into that game on the road, tough place to play. Talk about that.
We knew Delaney was going to come out strong after we beat them last year, so we know what we had to do when we went in there. We had to go in there and handle business. Coach D made a good game plan. We executed it well, and we got the win.
You and Aaron Burton are the inside presence for this team. Talk about kind of the load that you guys have to shoulder down there, and going into Comcast, how you guys are gonna, be the men down low to do the dirty work for Springbrook.
Well, in practice, we go over our fundamentals, drop step, posting up. We got to play big down low. I mean, it all comes down to being a man down in the paint. And, we execute well with our big man moves.
As you guys head to Comcast, I know Springbrook has been to Comcast many, many, many years. But as you get your turn to go to Comcast and make an imprint on Springbrook, talk about how important that is for you.
Man, words can't even explain how I'm feeling. We just go in, I'm humble, we're hungry. We want to bring another championship here. That's it.
All right. EJ, we appreciate the time.
No
Best
problem.
of luck on Thursday night.
Thank you.
Good pick, piece. Capital Hoops here with Springbrook senior guard Vincent Brown. Vincent, we've seen you a handful of times this year, and we're going to see you at Comcast 1, possibly 2 more times. Talk about your season here, your senior season at Springbrook.
I think we had a good season. In the beginning of the year, we kind of didn't have a lot of chemistry because there's no returning starters, and plus the transfer with Donovan. But I think we've grown as a team a lot, and now we're starting to pick up the pieces and put the pieces together. And I think we got a lot of momentum going into Comcast, so I think we're going to be good.
Talk about some of the big wins for you guys this year. You guys beat Richard Montgomery, ended their winning streak. Obviously, all your playoff games.
Yeah.
But what comes to mind as some of the big games that have kind of got you ready for the big stage like Comcast?
Well, I say Magruder, since usually Magruder, Springbrook, always the top 2 teams in MoCo, and Richard Montgomery. Richard Montgomery is probably really the biggest because they were undefeated. We had to show that we could compete in this league, in this county. And really, one of the most pivotal ones was Sherwood, since we had lost to them once, beat them in overtime by only a couple points. But then in the playoffs, we got a big win. So that really helped us a lot and gave us momentum going into Delaney, which a lot of people thought we were going to lose, but turned out.
Speaking of the Delaney game, you go up to Delaney, packed house last night. You come away with a resounding win.
Yeah.
Talk about that game for me.
It was just a great game. Everybody played great. Everybody put their all. And before the game, I was telling everybody, you can't let the crowd get to you, because I remember last year they came here and it was a packed stadium with their people. So we already knew going in there it was going to be real packed. So everybody just kept their composure and just played the way we had to play.
As you guys head to Comcast, as one of the seniors on this team, what are you telling the younger guys, and what do you, what's going on in your head as you go to, obviously, probably the biggest games of your career?
Well, the young guys, they really step up, so they're pretty good so far. But, I'm just going to tell them, make sure they keep their composure. Don't let the crowd or the stage get to you, and just play how Coach D tells us to play, and just run our offensive sets, run our defensive sets, and we'll be good.
Vincent Brown, thank you for your time. Best of luck at Comcast.
Thank you.
Capital Hoops here with Springbrook junior guard Falu Seck. Falu headed to Comcast after a very good season. Real quick, reflect on your season for me.
We came out strong, and every team was after us because last year we went to the semi. So this year we had to come out every game with our A game. And now every game we play, a team's trying to end our season, so we got to play every game like our last game. So coming out strong.
Your playoff run has been a dominating run. You guys beat a strong Delaney team handily last night. Talk about how these playoffs have gone for you guys lately.
We feeding off of it. Our first game played PB, won by 20. We fed off of that for the next game. Coming out strong. We like to come out strong. So later on in the game, we don't have to worry about the game being close or the game even being in a debate on who's going to win. So third quarter we try to come out strong and try to take the lead. And so the rest of the game we can relax and worry about the next game.
As you head to Comcast, what's going on through your head?
Not losing, we want to get that ring, whatever it takes. Basically.
You face a team in Meade that obviously you don't know anything about. How do you prepare for a game in which you know nothing about your opponent?
Practicing, when we in practice, going strong, because, in the game, we don't know nothing about them, they probably don't know nothing about us, so, we got to come out there strong and don't look down on no opponent, come out strong, and, that's basically try to get the lead and keep the lead, play like we're down the whole game. That's what we try to do.
Falu Seck, we appreciate the time. Best of luck at Comcast. Capital Hoops here with Springbrook senior forward Aaron Burton. Aaron, headed to Comcast, very good regular season, better playoff run. Real quick, reflect on your season for me.
Well, it's been a very good season. We started off strong, we're ending strong. We all participate, we all basketball, swing ball. It seems like we all improved much during this whole season from beginning to end. All the workouts, all the practices. It's been a really good season so far. Just hoping to finish strong, finish it off at Comcast, and get a ring.
Talk about some of the games. You guys have been in some big games this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Richard Montgomery win, Magruder win, Sherwood revenge game.
Yeah.
Talk about some of the games this year that have, that have really helped you guys out and prepared you for for games like what's coming up at Comcast?
All our big games, Richmond, Montgomery, Magruder, Sherwood, as you said, those were motivation games. Strictly motivation. We have to win. That's all we think about, just winning. Improving every game.
You were on the Springbrook team last year.
Yeah.
And went to Comcast. Things didn't go your way.
Not really.
Talk about how you kind of reflect on last year's experience and, you know, relate to the younger guys and to the other guys, how you can use that as motivation.
Last year, I definitely didn't get as much playing time as I did this year. So all I could do was watch and learn from the mistakes from last year and keep building on those mistakes and improving my own game to help make the team a better team, I guess.
As you head into Comcast here, your senior year, and you get to leave your legacy, leave your mark on a program that's done many, many big things in this state.
Yeah.
What kind of goes through your head with
It's a lot
all
of
that
pressure.
on the line?
It's a lot of pressure, but we definitely have to just stick it out, stick it through, and just hope for the best. Keep pushing, keep working hard, and just keep our heads up. Even though we go down, we have to keep back up and get the lead, finish off strong.
Aaron Burton, we appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Best of luck at Comcast.
Thank you.
Capital Hoops here with Springbrook head coach Darnell Myers. Darnell, your first year as the head coach here at Springbrook, and you're taking the team back to Comcast. Talk about how special that is to you, how important that is.
But it is special because, you know, a lot of people probably didn't think that we was as good as we were. And you know, with Coach Cody, you know, stepping down, we were just wondering about how good we're going to be. Because, you know, a lot of the guys, like the young freshmen and a lot of the seniors hadn't played together all summer. So, you know, and then with Donovan coming, you know, then we had to adjust to how he fit in with them, and that they really adjust that to real well. And so it's a real special team. They work hard. They're good kids, and I just enjoy coaching.
How do you relate to the team kind of the Springbrook tradition and how important it is to, you know, Springbrook's done many, many good things in their day, and obviously it's your turn as the leader to kind of relay to these kids.
We talk about a lot of good ones. We talk about the Ed Petersons, the Craig Estricks, the Buzzy Braymans, Tommy Higgins, and so, you know, you can go down the line with the McClintons, and, you know, then you got my JV head coach, McGuffrey, and, you know, you look at Mike Mundy, and, man, I can just go on with tradition around this school. And these guys are legends around here. And you know, and when you put that jersey on and that name across that chest, say Springbrook, they know what that pride is all about. And everybody that wear the jersey from JV to varsity, that's what we preach. That, you know, hey, you know, being a part of this program means a lot. And for you to, you know, play here, you got to produce and do the things that the other guys follow. You know, was here, and he played at George Mason and playing pro overseas. You got Jamal Alasware, C.J. Gardner, and you know, you can just go down the line, and the Williams brothers. And so I think, you know, when you've got a tradition of guys winning state titles here, and you go and watch guys who played in college, and you see how well they did in college, it kind of makes the other kids say, hey, look, if they can do it, we can do it. And they got great work ethics, and I think that's what makes this team really special.
What do you think the most important thing is as you head into Comcast? What do you think the number one thing is that you guys are going to need to do to bring a title back?
I think the thing that for us to bring a title back is that we got to do exactly what we've been doing with the last game. We have to work hard, do the right things for us to get there, and do the, you know, and just play defense and hope and depend on each other. Because they all these guys, they like each other. They're not selfish. They'll pass the ball to one another. They don't care who score. And as long as we keep doing stuff like that, then we'll be okay.
Darnell Myers, we appreciate your time. Best of luck at Comcast.
All right, thanks a lot.